This easy dinner starts with some peppers and onions. Next, I'm going to grab some shredded chicken and place a little bit right on top of those tasty peppers. Now, if you want to use fresh peppers, you can certainly do that, but I wanted something quick and easy. Next, I have some fire roasted rotel. Now, this has the green chilies in it. Love this stuff. I went ahead and drained most of the juice out of my can, and I'm going to spread some of those tomatoes right on top, all right? So I'm just gonna dump some of them right on here. I love that fire roasted flavor. So that's about half of my can into my casserole. Next up is cheddar cheese. I'm gonna take a handful of that cheese and sprinkle it on top of those tomatoes. Oh my goodness, that is great. Next is my fajita seasoning, and I'll just tear open this package. Super simple. This dinner whips together in no time, and I'm gonna sprinkle my seasoning, just a really light dusting of that flavor on top of my cheese, rotel, the peppers and onions. Oh yes, okay. So this layer is complete. Now I'm going to grab 2 tortillas and place them on top of this delicious layer of food. I'm gonna set this aside for just a moment and grab myself a large mixing bowl. Into that bowl is the remaining half of my peppers and onions and a second full bag, right? So I'll just dump it right in there, easy peasy. Then I have the 1.5 chicken breast shredded. I'll pop that into the bowl. Grab most of my cheese and sprinkle it in there. I do want to reserve about a 1/4 cup for the very end. That half can of fire roasted tomatoes and then a whole additional can with those green chilies. Yum. I don't want to leave out any flavor, so I have the rest of my fajita seasoning mix, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top again of the cheese, tomatoes, that chicken breast, and those frozen veggies. Okay, all that fajita seasoning's in. Now I can just give this a mix with my rubber spatula. Okay, so I'll just mix everything together, making sure the tomatoes, cheese, chicken, everything is fully combined. All right, look at that, so fantastic. I'm gonna grab my casserole dish one last time. Now I have my tortillas in here, and there are Carb Smart tortillas you could certainly use if you're watching your carbs. Otherwise, it doesn't matter, just be indulgent and do your thing. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put this layer of all that tasty goodness right in here. Oh my gosh, about half of what's remaining. And then just spread it out and press everything down. That is gorgeous. So now I have 2 more tortillas. I'll plop them right on top like this, easy as can be. And then come back in with the rest of my bowl of my mixture. So again, just 2 chicken breasts, 2 cans of the rotel, and then 2 bags of that frozen veggie mix. I have 1 block of cheese and 1 package of the fajita mix. So pretty simple, not too expensive, and this is going to be so tasty. Here we go, we have everything in here like so. Alternatively, if you don't want to use tortillas, you can certainly use the lasagna pieces, but I love tortillas. Oh my gosh, my dogs are excited. Okay, so that's awesome. All right, I have that spread out. I have 2 last tortillas, so I'll pop them on top like this. Now I have that remaining cheese, and I'm gonna sprinkle it on top just like this. Super easy and simple. Just get it nice and spread out. Add a little extra flavor with some cilantro. You can use fresh or dried. This is freeze dried, super easy to work with, and I'm just gonna put a nice sprinkle right on top. Boy, my dogs are excited about this, I think. Okay, cilantro's on. Here we go. This goes into a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes to an hour. Let's do this. This is out of the oven and looks amazing. Let's check it out. Oh boy, does this look amazing. I'm gonna come in with my spatula and I'm just gonna slice right into my lasagna here. We'll go right in the center and get this beautiful piece from the side. Would you look at that? All those wonderful layers in there. All right, I'm gonna get this onto my plate. And I'll just scooch this aside for a moment and grab some Tasty Daisy sour cream. Get a scoop and plop it right on top. Yes, please. And then we'll come in and take a bite. Here we go. Let's give this a try. Oh, this smells so good. Okay, here we go. This is delicious. Who would have thought? A chicken fajita lasagna? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to share with your friends.